Sausage Party is an animated Seth Rogen film, but because it's animated, it just has the liberty to do almost anything. This movie has no boundaries at all. It will never stop. This movie goes so far to offend everybody it could possibly offend. I was even offended at one point, and I am not easily offended. At some points, it actually make me uncomfortable, but I think that's a good thing. To say I went to the movies and saw something I've never seen before deserves some kind of
So,
even though it's a very raunchy comedy, everything that happens in the film is for a reason. There's just so much thought put into every aspect of this movie. The motives of the characters in the film are very clear. They put a lot of time into developing every character. The movie talks on the most controversial topics that there is: sex, religion, and ethnicities. Despite the ridiculous premise, the movie has a very strong plot, and the pacing is done perfectly. The villain in this movie is actually pretty terrifying, and at some point, he actually made me uncomfortable. But I feel like that's what a good villain should do. It should make you hate them, and man, it does not know when to stop. I do not recommend this movie to anyone who's easily offended. It purposely tries to offend as many people as possible, and I think that's the only way it's not offensive, because they're equally offending everyone. The shock value of the movie kept demanding my attention. This movie will be hit or miss for a lot of people. It may not be funny to a lot of people. Many people might just find it disgusting and unnecessary, and I understand that. They have a right not to like it. But if you like South Park, Team America, those movies are just absurdly offensive, but it's okay because it's absurdity that's hilarious. Then watch this movie. You'll love this movie. Do not take any kids to this movie. It is a Seth Rogen film, so there's a lot of cursing, there's a lot of drugs, there's a lot of sex, and there's a lot of Seth Rogen jokes, but I think it plays well with the animation of the film. They play off each other really well. The animation is very fun to look at and very funny, and so is the voice acting. They bring these characters to life and truly try to give them that animated voice. Well, maybe not so much Seth Rogen, but everyone else, they give a really strong animation voice. The movie's very funny. I was laughing a lot. It's very offensive. Do not go see this with your mom. Do not go see it with the child. Please. It is very disturbing at some points, but a good way disturbing. So I had a lot of fun with it. It's funny. The plot is actually good. Go watch it. Unless you're easily offended, don't watch it. It's gonna change everything. I promise you. It's gonna change everything. 8 out of 10.
Later.